So what's up kings, welcome back guys to my channel the Manhood Club, and in this video we're gonna be discussing about the only way to never ever relapse on your nofap journey. Yes, you heard it right, and I guarantee you that if you guys watch this video till the very end, you will never ever relapse on your nofap journey. So if you like the topic of this video, then please smash this like button, smash the like button, kill that like button, and share this video with other young men so that everyone can get access to this kind of premium coaching content. And if you really like this video, if you enjoy this video, then please make sure that you comment down in the comment section. I will be more than happy to reply your comments. And if you are watching me first time, if you are visiting this channel first time, then make sure that you hit that subscribe button and press that notification bell icon right next to it, so that whenever I upload a video, you guys get a notification of it. So without any further delay, let's start. So what is that secret technique which I use to never relapse? What is that secret technique which you guys can implement in your nofap journey to never ever relapse and to get the maximum benefits of your semen retention journey? And to be honest, that advice which I want to give you guys is stop looking at women. And I know that it sounds very weird, and I know that some of the people will gonna freak out, but let me tell you this. This is the only way you can prevent your nofap relapse. This is the only way you can get the maximum benefits of your semen retention journey. And I'm going to tell you why. Because like most of the guys, they take all the cold showers and they take a good diet, they have a good sleep schedule, they work out in the gym, and they read books, they journal, they meditate, but still they relapse every 10th day, every once in a month, or once in like 2 months. And I know the feeling after relapse. After relapse, you feel like a loser, you feel extreme guilt, you feel like shit. It's a shitty feeling. I know that because I have been through all this. I have used all the techniques which are which these big YouTubers are telling you, that do these 10 things to prevent your nofap relapse, and do this and do workout and take deep breaths and all this kind of thing. But you know what? Where is the problem? The problem is in your mind. So let me tell you it in this way. So when you see a woman, when you see an attractive woman, whether it's online or whether it's your real life, this is the problem. This point is the problem, because when you see that woman, your mind starts working like that lust. You know what? That lust, that craving for sexual desire is initiated in your mind, and now your mind is restless. And now no matter what you do, you take cold showers and you delay this feeling, like you just keep running away from this sexual thought. Once it's in there, once your mind is working on that, once there, that one, the seed of lust in your brain, it will make you relapse eventually. Like, it is possible that if you are horny, if you are feeling horny, you just go and take a cold shower and you just go for a mile, and you just come back after running, and you feel that you might do some 50-60 push-ups, and you feel that, oh, that urge has gone. But you know what? You will relapse eventually. Maybe not that day, maybe not on the other day, but on the third day you will relapse, my guys. You will relapse, because the seed is there. The seed of the lust, the seed of the sexual thought is the problem, and that's where you guys should work. That's the part you should focus on as a man, and to get the maximum benefits of your retention journey. So what do I mean by stop looking at women? When I say that you should stop looking at women, first of all, delete all your social media, delete all this garbage. Maybe it's Instagram, maybe it's Snapchat, maybe it's Twitter, maybe it's TikTok, or whatever these kind of things. You should first get rid of all that. And you may say that, oh, I use, but I use Instagram for communication, and I follow some motivational pages, and I use Instagram to get the business advice. Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Just go and delete that. Because you also know that in the name of following all this good advice and watching good content, you are just giving baseless and useless justifications. And we also know that what you do, I know you know that what you do on all these social media platforms, you see the asses of hoes, you see the asses of these bitches, you see the asses of these Instagram models. You follow Kylie Jenner, you watch Kim Kardashian's asses, and you follow all these kind of reels girls and all those kind of things. And this is where you are making the biggest mistake. This is where you are planting that thought, that lust seed in your brain, and this is why you are relapsing. You need to cut the starting point. You need to chop that seed in its bud. You need to cut the sexual thought from its root, and that's when you will solve your problem. So first of all, my first tip is you should never ever be watching any of, you may say, this soft porn kind of content, soft semi erotica. You should not watch this. First of all, get rid of your social media platforms. The only social media platform you should be on is your WhatsApp and your YouTube. That's it. WhatsApp for communication and YouTube for following educational content. That's it. Because YouTube is not like that. YouTube algorithm is not like that. If you watch, like, it will just show you the content in which you are interested in which you are interested. Unlike the Instagram page, where the explore page is showing all those kind of booties and all those kind of chicks, artificial silicon implanted kind of chicks. So first of all, only social media your phone should be your phone should have is YouTube and WhatsApp. Delete everything else. First of all, this is my number one tip. And after this, uh, whatever web series you are watching, whatever movies you are watching, whatever TV series you are watching, first of all, I'm gonna honestly say this: start cutting this crap out of your life. Like, don't waste your time in watching movies and watching TV series and watching web series and all this kind of useless dumb things. Don't waste your times in all these kind of things. My friends, your time is very very valuable. Like, time is running out, time is snapping out. You can't waste your time. But even if you're watching, the only thing I would say, that be very very selective in the content, in the type of content you're watching. Be very selective. Like, if any movie is, you're feeling that it's like kind of 18 plus, or has some double meaning jokes, or have some kind of erotic or semi erotic scenes, had some bed scenes, had some kissing scenes, just avoid that. Just avoid that. And I'm gonna sound like a crazy, because you will say this, but like, it's just little bit of kissing scenes, it's just nothing, but it's just a bed scene here and there, and like, it's okay. And all these justifications, stop giving me justifications. You need to stop watching all this shit if you want to grow big, if you want to get all the benefits of your semen retention journey. You need to cut off this crap. Because you know what, if you put garbage in your brain, how can you expect to get a quality life? Because it's garbage in, garbage out. You will put garbage in your mind, you will speak garbage, you will think garbage, you will hear garbage, you will see garbage, you will act like a shit person, you will act like a shithole. So this is the number one advice which I want to give you guys, that you need to be very very selective of all the content you're watching, you're following, or you are spending your time with. Instead of watching movies, go watch some documentaries, go watch some, like, movies based on some history, like movies like based on some kings and some emperors. Because I do all the time. I do it all the time. Go read some books. Right now I'm reading a book on Napoleon, like Napoleon Bonaparte, the Emperor of France. Like you can spend your time in all these things. These things will entertain you. These things will give you some knowledge. These things will improve the quality of your life, rather than giving some minutes, some hours of cheap pleasure, cheap thrill. Because you know what, cheap thrill ruins your like long term growth. So first of all, you should be very selective of what content you are following or watching. So moving ahead, also in your real life, here comes the second point. Also in your real life, you should never ever watch women with sexual intent in your brain, with you know what, flirting intent in your brain. And I know this, I'm gonna sound very weird, because all these YouTubers, all these so-called alpha YouTubers, and who are dating coaches and this and that, they tell you that be on your nofap streak, increase your nofap days, and you are like, you become very magnetic, and all these girls get attracted to you, and then you approach a woman, and then you take her out to the date, take her out for a coffee, and then get laid with her, and all this kind of shit. And I used to follow that for a very long time. But you know what I have realized, all this is a bullshit. All this is waste of time. You need to stop watching women with a sexual intent. You need to stop watching women with lust in your background, in your hindbrain. You need to stop doing that. And from now onwards, make a promise to me, guys, that whenever in your real life you will see a woman, first of all, just try to avoid eye contact. And these are some tips. Okay, so I'm gonna make your life easier. I'm gonna make your life easier. I'm gonna tell you that how to do this exactly. First of all, whenever you meet a woman in your real life, stop making eye contact with her. And when I say this, don't be a jerk, don't be an idiot. Like if you are sitting in an office meeting, or if you are going to office, or like you are talking to someone in your family, some woman in your family, someone who is your childhood friend, or whatever, some woman whom you know, and it's like a professional reason, it's like something she is asking to you, and all these kind of situations where making eye contact is necessary. Because if somebody is talking to you, if somebody is you know, it's like a professional reason or whatever, if you are not making an eye contact, it might sound rude, but for the most part, never try to avoid, like try to avoid eye contact, like direct eye contact with women. Like if some women is talking like here, and you can answer by looking in this direction, do this. And I know that many of you will call me crazy, many of you will call me like some conservative, some you know, say like some backward minded, and all these kind of things, and regressive, and uh, not liberal, and I'm not moving with time, and I'm some regressive, some 1950s man. But you know what, this is the thing which works. This thing, I guarantee you that if you follow this, it will work. It will work, guys. First of all, don't make an eye contact with women, don't shake hands with women. And all I'm telling you this because I strictly follow religion. I'm very inspired by religions. Like I'm a Hindu by my birth, but I study about all the religions. Like I have studied Christianity, I have studied Judaism, I studied Islam, and all those kind of things. And all these religions, all the sacred books of religions, all these authoritative books, they all have said that you need to minimize your contact with women, in your physical sense, in your mental sense, in your in your spiritual aspect. You need to cut off, you need to maintain a bare minimum contact with women. You need to not be in the proximity, like in the close proximity of women. You need to avoid them. And when I say that you need to avoid women, it's not like that I'm telling you to disrespect women. It's not like I'm going you to go and say to like be a mean to some women or start disrespecting her or start giving her kind of uncomfortable looks. I'm not saying all these kind of things. All I'm saying is, all I'm asking you to do is to minimize your contact with women. And how is this disrespect? Because I'm saying you need to cut off the sexual intent in your brain whenever you are talking to a woman, whenever you are walking up to a woman, whenever some woman is talking up to you. Don't don't let your primal instincts, your biology interrupt, and your hormones, don't let your hormones to hijack your intelligence. Let me put it in this way, that don't let your hormones uh, hijack your brain. Don't let your primal sexual instinct take over your intelligence. If you are proper, if you are following Nofap, it's if you are walking on the path of semen retention or celibacy, do it totally, guys. Do it totally. Don't be like that person who is just controlling, who is just not ejaculating, controlling all this, or just like, I won't do this, I won't masturbate. Don't be like that person. Don't be like that person. Be a proper celibate. If you are following celibacy, be a proper celibate. Follow all the guidelines. And there is one point in celibacy, like there is one guideline of celibacy. If you will just go and see the rules of celibacy, there is one very important rule, that you need to stop looking at women, and especially in the sexual way, especially in the sexual intent. Like you need to talk bare minimum with women. Like don't just go to women and in your office and try to crack jokes and yeah, don't be that cool guy. Don't think that this is cool. You're a fucking idiot. You're ruining yourself. If you are talking with women all the day, if you are chatting up bitches all the day, if you are calling some women all the day, and you are expecting that you can be a celibate, you are a fool. You are a fool. You can't be a celibate person. You can't retain your semen if you are among girls, if you are just constantly about girls all the day. Whether you are talking to them in real life, whether you are chatting with them, whether you are calling, whether you are on a phone call with them, if you are in an atmosphere with women all the time, you can never ever be a celibate. You can never ever protect yourself from these lustful, from these dirty, from these kind of impure thoughts. So what you need to do is to cut off women from your life, at least till when you are focusing on your goal, at least when till you are working hard for your goals, for your dreams, or for your ambitions. Like what they say in crude language, like monk mode. You should be on your monk mode. Like it's not like that you are doing some hookups here and there, you are walking to a girl and just approaching them and wasting time and on a phone calls with them. Stop doing all this shit, bro. This will hamper your long term progress. You need to talk less with women. You need to avoid direct eye contact with women, and you need to stop looking at women with sexual intent in your brain. And only if you start doing these two things which I told you in this video, that you need to stop watching women with sexual intent or with lustful thoughts in your brain. And the first advice which I give you, that stop looking women on like your phones, on your laptop screens. Only and only when you will do this, only then you can be a true celibate. Only then you can get the best benefits of Nofap and semen retention. So don't just walk around like an idiot. Don't just keep looking on YouTube and searching that how you can never relapse and what are the tips to avoid relapse, because you can never avoid relapse unless you implement these two tips very strongly. So I hope that this video helped you, and if this video really helped you, then I want that you guys please comment down in the comment section, and smash that like button and share this video with other guys. Subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell icon. Until next time, keep grinding, keep hustling, kings. Love you all. Goodbye.